Consistently, they've done an excellent job of containing him in this game.
They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Willie Snead with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Mariota on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Time running out here on the play clock. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Strong grabs it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
All right, here we go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Peterson alone in the backfield. He's going to get the football. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Again, Peterson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Dontari Poe with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And now San Diego getting set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And they're going to speed things up here.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Gets it to Strong. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Nice play, baby. Nice play.
Back to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Mariota will look to throw, and this is caught, and it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about, not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
This will be taken in at the 1. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, so you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
All right, here we go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got time. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chargers, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here.